Oh, the nerves are starting to build up now. I hope this ain't a waste of time. Please. Please! Good morning, everybody. Today is the day that the Volvo goes in for its inspection. It is currently -3 degrees, 7:15 in the morning. I'm going to do a little bit of preparation for the car. I need to take it to the car wash first because I have to clean the underbody. I also have to go and pump up the tires, put some fuel in it, a little bit of fuel in it, and then take it to Delémont, which is where we're getting it inspected. So it is really cold. So yeah, today's the day. Hopefully we're going to have some really good news and we don't need to do much to get it over the line. Hopefully this morning's not going to be too much of a waste of time, because that is always demoralizing when you spend half your day going to any of these inspections and then they come back with some bad news if you've worked yourself up too much. So this time I'm not going to be working myself up too much. I'm just going to take it as it comes, expect the worst, and then be pleasantly surprised when everything works out. So yeah, we're all going to be in this inspection experience together this morning. Luckily for you guys, you don't have to feel how freezing cold it is here. I should have brought some gloves, but I didn't. So it's very exciting. Can't wait to be able to drive this unrestricted on the main roads and stuff like that. I was at the mechanics yesterday evening, or last night should I say, and he seemed to think everything was fine with it. We adjusted a few light globes, and that was pretty much it. All I need to do now is I need to obviously take it and clean the underside so the inspector can see if there's any leaks, oil leaks or anything underneath. They can at least see. Hopefully everything goes to plan, because then we can really start to get our trip started. Look at all the look at the route, look at how we're going to be structuring the trip, where we will actually be going, locations and all that sort of thing. So yeah, very, very excited. Hopefully we can get everything sorted out by school holidays time, which is not too far away. The temperature gauge has just dropped down to -4 degrees and it's quite icy on the road, so it's just as well I have all-wheel drive. All right, tires pumped up. I reckon they're going to say something about the handbrake. It's not quite as tight as it could be, I don't think. But we're just going to have to wait and see. It is freezing outside. Holy moly. It is so cold. Now we're on the way to the car wash. Gonna give it a little bit of a spritz. I have to wait until 8:30 because then I'll take it through. I'm just gonna drive it through the hands-free automatic one because that does underside. There is a lift. There is a car wash with a lift in a place that's about 20 minutes from my house. But it's a little bit, it's a bit difficult to work when you're doing it by yourself because you have to have at least 3 franks in it at all times. So you can only lift the hydraulic lift if there's 3 franks in it, and then you have to also fill the tokens or the coins into the machine that allows you to spray, so with the high pressure hose, and at the same time you have to keep the coins going in the lift as well as in the high pressure hose. So it's like for one person it's a bit tricky. You end up spending an absolute fortune on it because the timer on the lift goes down pretty quickly, and you can only get it down if you have 3 franks in it. And even if the money runs out, it still keeps adding up how much you need to put into it. So it's a bit of a money trap, that one. So I mean, for the same price, pretty much the same price, I'd be able to put it through this automatic hands-free one, which cleans the outside and cleans the underbody as well. So, oops, still getting used to the controls in this car. I hate driving through this tunnel. Absolutely hate it. It's there was a truck that just drove past me that looked like he was about to veer onto my side of the tunnel. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put it through the automatic wash. I hate that added stress, and plus it's just way too cold. Like, I just don't feel like getting all wet because you have to get underneath the car to check. So you need to basically spray the where the gaskets are, and like just in the transmission and at the in the sump for the inspectors to be able to get under and just check if there's any oil leaks anywhere. So I'm just going to do that here. I'm not going to bother spending money and extra money and stressing about the car not coming down on the lift and getting wet and all this sort of stuff. So yeah, just going to go to the automatic one, which is just here. It actually opens at 8:30, so that gives me, so if I'm the first one through, then I'll be out of it at 20 to 9, and then it takes me about 30 minutes to get to where I need to do the inspection. So I'll get there basically right on time. What I will do is I'll give it a little bit. I'll probably put 1 or 2 franks into the high pressure hose at this place where the automatic wash is, just to get there's some excess mud and dirt on it that I'll just try and get off first, because it'd be frozen on, just to give it a bit of a pre-wash, and then yeah, then we'll put it through the automatic wash, and then we will be on our way to Delemont. Here we are at my favorite car wash place. Can't even remember the name of it. Soft Car Wash. Let's see how far 5 francs gets me. So, Frischwasser spülen. Let's go. Wow, she actually scrubs up pretty good. So pre-wash done. I'm going to show you now. We're going to go through here. Waschstraße. That should give us a good underbody spritz. And then we'll be ready to go to the inspection. Nerves are starting to kick in. Starting to feel very nervous. I just hope to God that that this thing doesn't have any problemos that we have to deal with. But quietly, no, I'm not confident. I'm not confident at all, actually. I'm expecting a big list of things that needs to be done to it, and yeah, so who knows. Okay, in we go. The main thing we're doing now is the underbody. Oh, it stinks in here. Whew. Ugh. Underbody, main thing, and then we got to make a beeline for the inspection place. Everyone's been in a place like this. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Woo-hoo-wee. Right, off we go. Underbody is cleaned. Time to do the test. So we've got 50 minutes to get to Delemont, which is definitely doable. Getting out of here is a bit of a pain in the ass, but don't make it easy. Should have gone. Next opportunity is now. So I've never done a test in this place before. So it is all French speaking. I don't speak French. I hope this is going to be okay for them. The person, or my mate who did the booking for me, said that the people that were on the phone were very nice, so that's a good sign. So hopefully that is also the case for the guys that, or girls, that do the actual inspections, but only time will tell. We will have to wait and see. It is ghastly cold outside. It is, my goodness me. In the tunnel, I'm currently in a tunnel, and it's not too bad in the tunnel, but my goodness, outside is so cold. My feet are frozen. I've currently got the foot heater on, so hopefully my feet will thaw out by the time we get to the test place. God, this thing drives so nice. So nice and smooth. It's a comfortable car to drive. I am definitely looking forward to taking it on a road trip. As I say with every car, but I think this one is probably the more road trip worthy car that we've had so far. Long road trip worthy, should I say. Every car is road trip worthy, but this car is really one that you can quite comfortably take on an extremely long road trip. We're just coming out into such beautiful weather here. Oh my God. Oh, there's nothing like adding a little bit of stress to the situation. One thing that the Swiss are very, very good at doing is doing jobs that should be done like early in the morning before traffic starts. Like rubbish pickup or street sweeping. They decide to do it at the peak times of the day, like now. Literally 8:30 in the morning on a Wednesday, and there's a street sweeper happening, like on the main road from Basel to Delémont, which is, Delémont is like the main town in the in Canton Jura, and it's just like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this now? Why can't you do it before the peak hour traffic starts? Or do it, yeah, I don't understand, I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense. So we're currently sitting at, ooh, that's a nice car. Currently sitting at -3 degrees on the temperature gauge. It is absolute freezing. I think it gets colder and colder as we go further west. Delémont is west from Basel area. There's some pretty cool scenery around here. This valley is absolutely beautiful. So we've got about what time is it? Currently 9 minutes to 9, and I think we've got about 10-15 minute drive to the inspection center, so we might need to get a little bit of a welly on. It's going to be a bit tight. I really did leave it quite tight. I mean, the reason why I'm doing everything now this morning is because my mechanic I was supposed to meet my mechanic yesterday afternoon, Although I did give him quite short notice that I needed his number plate. I told him on Monday that the inspection was today, and yesterday he was already quite busy, so I only saw him late last night. And yeah, it was late last night that I got home, so I didn't leave myself much time to do the cleaning of the underside of the car, so hence why it's a little bit of a stress today. But I think we're going to get there all good. I'm not too sure what the process is like in Delemont. They didn't send me any email, they didn't send me any information or anything, but if it's like the one near where I live, then you just rock up, park out front of the garage, and then they'll come and pick you up when your appointment is ready. So I'm guessing that's what it'll be like. So that's what I'll do. I'll just go and park in front of the inspection plot space. So I suppose I need to be practicing my French for this morning's inspection. It is quite limited, as you can expect. I was never very good at French in school, but let's do a bit of practice together. Bonjour. Oui, ça va? Je m'appelle Jacques. Avec inspection. Sans problème. Sans problème, s'il vous plaît. Café au lait, s'il vous plaît. Avec amour. Wait, is that Italian or French? Amour. Je t'aime. Salut. Au revoir. Merci beaucoup. Vous vivez avec toi. Yeah, no, my French isn't very good. I feel like I do the expression quite good. Words, they're just not there. So yeah. Anyway, I'm sure we'll get. Hopefully we'll get by. So we're coming into Delemont. Here we are, Delemont. Still not super confident, but who knows what's gonna happen. Oh, the nerves are starting to build up now. I hope this ain't a waste of time. Please. Well, at least the weather's nice, and if it all goes down the toilet, at least I've got to have a nice drive, because it is absolutely beautiful. The weather is just divine. Not a cloud in the sky. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. All right, we're here. Now I just have to wait. We wait. I'm scared. I really hope this works. I really hope this works. I really hope the car's not a lemon. Let's see. Let's wait and see. Bonjour. So the the car is currently being tested, and I'm very nervous. Hopefully everything works out all right, and we can drive away with it registered. That would be great. So unfortunately, it didn't pass. Two very minor things, which is there's two LED lights that the person who had it before me obviously put in as the high beams, which are not allowed, and the rear windscreen wiper is broken, just the rubber, and then the guy has told me as well that there is a little bit of play in the front wheels. So I'm going to drive now to the mechanic, and then hopefully we can have a quick look over it. So as expected, didn't pass. I'm glad I didn't get too worked up and too excited about it passing, to be honest, because I reckon, I don't think it was ever gonna, I just didn't have a good feeling, obviously, because it's an old car. It's done so many kilometers. There has to be something that's not 100%, and I'm just glad that they were it. Obviously there was no leaking oil out of anywhere. There was no other issues. If it's just a bolt off, bolt on part, then I'll be happy with the dual wheel alignment, and then hopefully that is the extent. But disappointed, yes. Surprised, no. But the inspectors at Delemont are really, really nice. They're great. Very easy. Everyone seems to be very polite. So, yeah. So then what I have to do is I have to go back within 3 weeks. And basically what they'll do is they will just inspect those things that were wrong. So obviously if I go back after the 3 weeks, what will happen is they will do a total inspection of the whole car again. So I can go there. They say that you can go there 3 days, and then I just have to basically register a quick return inspection, and then I can just go there and get it sorted out. So yeah, a little bit disappointing, but again, not surprised. I'm just glad that it wasn't a throwaway job. So let's see. Maybe my mechanic can even just get it sorted out quickly today if he hasn't got too much to do. So I suppose one good thing is these beautiful drives. I'm now going up towards a small town in the Jura called Mervellier. It's absolutely stunning. There's still snow everywhere. It's beautiful. So I mean, that's one positive. yeah, one very nice positive, I get to drive on these roads. So good news, it is it's basically just a bushing. So my mechanic is going to order the parts today, this afternoon, and they will be delivered tomorrow. So that's great news. I don't have to. There's no structural parts or anything that need to be changed. It's just a couple of bushings. So yeah, really good news. So I'm happy about that. And he's going to order a rear windscreen wiper. And the person that had the car before me put some really hectic LED high beams into the on the car, and obviously they're not original parts, so it's not allowed. So yeah, we're gonna have to change them as well. But all in all, pretty good news. I think the parts are gonna cost about $60. So yeah, so not so bad.